to have you all here today. So as Mr. Smith said, it was 20 years ago, almost to the day, that the bridge across Lake Avenue was dedicated by Boys Latin. That bridge physically connected the north and the south campuses, and it symbolically brought our community closer together. Over the past 2 decades, our school campus has been transformed. Each division has benefited specifically from new and updated facilities, and today we commemorate the beginning of construction on the last completely new facility on campus. A student commons that will be more than a dining hall. It'll be a centerpiece for our community to come together each and every day. You see, each of you as students, your teachers and advisors, will benefit from this great new space. We'll be able to have the entire lower school have lunch together at once, the middle school at the same time, and the upper school will be able to sit together as one as well. It'll also give us a chance to have greater flexibility with programming and offerings. We'll have a chance to have speakers and presentations during lunchtime, maybe even sit by advisory or homeroom. What's most exciting is that we're hopeful and expect this space will be available for us on the first day of school in September. To make this possible, our school has quietly been involved in the early stages of a capital campaign. A capital campaign is our effort to reach out to our broad community in Baltimore and beyond and ask for their financial support to help make certain projects possible. We began this capital campaign effort in 2007 with phase 1 that enabled us to build the middle school, to add to the upper school, and to begin to grow our endowment. Through phase 1, we got more than halfway towards our goal of $20 million. We've been blessed over the years by the generosity of people who feel strongly about Boys Latin, who feel strongly about our outstanding faculty, and you, our spirited boys. Those donors, our alumni, our parents and past parents, our faculty, staff, and administrators, friends of the school and foundations have given generously to make possible this transformation of our campus and the creation of our endowment. Our endowment is kind of like a family savings account, but instead of using the account to go on vacation or buy a new car, it enables the school to do important and special things. Things like support arts and athletic and co-curricular programs like robotics. Support things like really neat student opportunities like camping trips and field trips, or even make sure that we've got a new rope in those sumo suits for Maroon and White Day in the spring. And perhaps most importantly, our endowment allows us to hire and compensate well outstanding teachers. So over the past 9 months, with the leadership of our Board of Trustees, led by Mr. Smith and Mr. Mason, our campaign co-chairs, and Mr. Horning and Mr. Jones, our President and Vice President of the Board, we've been involved in phase 2 of the capital campaign. With the assistance of more than 50 generous families so far, I'm pleased and proud to announce to you today that Boys Latin has raised a little over $17.5 million towards our $20 million goal. I think that's cause for celebration. So why do we do a groundbreaking ceremony on a little bit cold Friday in December, especially when the ground we're breaking is actually behind us, right? I mean, hey, Post, after all, the blacktop's been ripped up. We've taken the fence down, and there are machines right now that are moving lots of dirt and piping. Well, if you look back through history, you'll find that when communities begin a special project, like building a coliseum, or when a king would build a new castle, the whole community was invited to participate in the beginning. It's important for the community because it recognizes that you are who and what's most important. You see, all of these efforts are for you. You'll benefit from this fantastic new space. You benefit from the additional resources our growing endowment provides. And someday, you and your sons, and their sons too perhaps, will gather on a hillside like this and speak of the good and great things done on your behalf, and commit to doing the same for current and future generations of Lakers yet to come. You see, fellas, that's the power of this school. That's the power of this community. Thank you for being part of something that is truly special. Ready to dig a little dirt? Okay, so with that, I'm going to ask Mr. Smith and Mr. Horning to join me here in front of our kindergarten as we ceremoniously break a little ground. Pretty good, right? All right. Okay, so I know that you're all excited to go back to class, right? But I recognize that you know, we did this during recess, and recess in my world I like to think of it as cookie break. Do you like cookie break? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to first have the lower school, Mrs. Arnold and Mrs. Dudley. They're gonna walk the lower school right through the front doors of Smith Hall, where our new student commons will be, and you can take a peek at the bulldozers out back, and there might be a little treat inside there for you. So, Mr. Robinson, Mr. Schul, if you guys can sort of part the way there, okay?
That's the shot, though. That was a good call. Oh, sorry. I'm feeling it.
Hang on, we got one more.
Okay, we're gonna let the no, you got it.
Thank you.
Hey, Dice.
Thank you. Gotta stay safe.
Safety first.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know all about that.
That's a keeper. Yeah, it is. Make sure that both doors open when you touch.
James, I love that time.